What's up? What's up? It's your boy Matt Knows MMA coming at you with my picks and predictions for UFC Fight Night in Nashville for Derrick Lewis versus Tallison Teixeira this Saturday, July 12th. I'll be covering every fight starting with the first fight on the prelims, ending with the last fight on the main card. Hope everybody's having a great day. Everybody love everybody. Let's get to it. Kicking off the first fight of the prelims is a women's strawweight fight between Fatima Kline versus Melissa Martinez. Fatima Kline is a minus 1350 favorite versus Melissa Martinez, a plus 800 dog. Huge odds on this card, the biggest odds on the whole card in this first fight of the freaking night. Let's go. Great way to start the card. Fatima Kline. Fatima Kline, she's 7-1. She's got 3 KOs, 1 submission, and 3 decisions. She's 3-1, or she's 1-1 since joining the UFC, coming off a second-round TKO win by elbows against Victoria Dudakova. If you didn't see that fight, Fatima Kline was dominating. She stuffed Dudakova's takedowns, got a few takedowns of her own, and landed some freaking strong elbows to get the finish. It was a great freaking finish. If you haven't seen it, it was dirty. But yeah, she's got some nasty elbows. She's good on the ground. She's well-rounded. She did get dominated in her debut though against Jasmine Jadavicius, but Jasmine, she's a good fighter too, so it's not a bad loss. I think she needs to try to get Melissa down because Melissa's not really great at grappling, so she needs to try to get Melissa down and get her down, get her against the cage, try to get takedowns. Pretty much what she did against Dudakova, do the same thing to Martinez. All right, Melissa Martinez, she's 8-1. She's got 5 KOs, 0 submissions, and 3 decisions. Biggest odds on the card, plus 800. Put your money on Melissa. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it. It's her third fight in the UFC. She's coming off a unanimous decision win against Alice Ardeline. She dominated that fight with her crisp striking. She got good leg kicks. She has a karate style, kind of like MVP, Wonder Boy style. She keeps her hands real low. But yeah, she's good. She's a good little karate fighter, little karate kickboxer. But yeah, I don't think she's gonna be able to stop the takedown. So I think she's gonna get taken down quite a bit in this fight. I doubt she'll be able to get back up. So I'm predicting a finish. So I'm gonna go with Fatima Kline by 3rd round TKO. Put it down. Let's go. And we move on to the second fight of the prelims. Is a lightweight matchup between Mitch Ramirez versus Mike Davis. Mitch Ramirez is a plus 650 dog versus Mike Davis, a minus 1,000 favorite. Another big odds on the card, man. What's up with these odds, man? Why are they making these fights? Mitch. Plus 650. Come on, man. All right, Mitch Ramirez. He's 8-2. He's got 5 KOs, 2 submissions, and 1 decision. It's his second fight in the UFC, coming off a 3rd round TKO loss by leg kicks to Thiago Moises. If you didn't see that fight, it reminded me of freaking when a Cowboy fought, what's his name, Miles Jury, whenever he just destroyed his legs. Oh, man, it reminded me of that fight, the way he just, his legs were torched in that fight. Mitch Ramirez's legs were torched. Thiago, man, he's got some of the strongest leg kicks in the UFC, though, so, yeah. Mitch Ramirez, he fought Carlos Prates on Dana White's Contender Series. He got slept. Got Carlos Prates his contract, but he came back and he got a little. His last fight, he got a 1st round finish at LFA Legacy Fighting Alliance, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, in this fight, I think he just needs to try to wrestle, maybe try to get him in his cage. Maybe he'll get lucky and catch Mike, but. It's gonna be a tough night at the office for old Mitch. I feel tough night at the office. All right, Mike Davis. He's 11-3. He's got 7 KOs, 2 submissions, and 2 decisions. He's coming off a unanimous decision loss to Fares Ziam. Before that, man, he was on a 4-fight winning streak though, so he was killing everybody. He's got really crisp striking. He's got great spinning attacks, spinning elbows, flying knees. He does all the crazy shit. He does all the crazy striking. He's an exciting fighter. If you haven't seen him fight, he's really good. He got battle tested against Mason Jones. It was a freaking war. Fight of the night. If you didn't see that fight against him and Mason Jones, it was a war. Very underrated fight there. Very underrated. I rewatched it. It was a banger. Great fight. He just needs to keep the pressure in this fight. Maybe get a couple takedowns because he's got good wrestling too. But yeah, I think he's going to be too fast on the feet. So I'm going to go with Mike Davis by TKO in round 2. Put it down. Let's go. And we move on to the third fight of the prelims of the heavyweight matchup between Kennedy Nzechukwu versus Valter Walker. Kennedy is a minus 205 favorite versus Walker, a plus 170 dog. All right, Kennedy is 14-5. He's got 10 KOs, 1 submission, and 3 decisions. I'm not pronouncing his freaking last name again. Nzechukwu, whatever it is. I'm not saying it no more. Kennedy now. Kennedy from now on. Kennedy forever. He's on a 2-fight winning streak, coming off a first-round TKO against Lukas Brzezinski. Hit him with the quick 1-2, dropped him bad, and then finished him with strikes on the ground. It was a good win for Kennedy. Good knockout win in his last fight. He's known for his striking speed in the heavyweight division. He's got super fast hands for a heavyweight. He's kind of smaller for a heavyweight, though, so he's been a little chinny. He can't get slept. He's got really good wins over Ian Cutelaba, Carlos Oberg. That Carlos Oberg win's a really good win, but it was Carlos Oberg's first fight in the UFC. Yeah, but ever since then, Carlos Oberg's just been killing everybody, so it's a really good win now. All right, Valter Walker, he's 13-1. He's got 6 KOs, 3 submissions, and 4 decisions. He's also on a 2-fight winning streak, coming off a first-round submission win by heel hook against Dontel Mays. It was actually his second win in a row by heel hook in the first round. He actually beat Junior Tafa too, but the same move, heel hook. He lost his debut against Lukas Brzezinski, who Kennedy just knocked out. So that's not good. He struggled to keep keeping Lucas down, and he just kept getting up when Walker would get him down. And Lucas just outstruck him like crazy. Pretty much if Walker can't get a takedown in this fight, it's going to be a long night. If Kennedy can stuff a few takedowns, keep it on the feet for a little bit, don't get taken down and get held down, Kennedy's going to dominate this fight. I got Kennedy to Nzechukwu winning by unanimous decision. Put it down. Let's go. Moving on to the 4th fight of the prelims is a woman flyweight matchup between Lauren Murphy versus Eduarda Moura. Lauren Murphy's a plus 470 dog versus Moura, a minus 650 favorite. All right, Lauren Murphy, she's 16-6. She's has 8 KOs, 1 submission, and 7 decisions. She's a freaking mama. The women's flyweight division, she's been around for freaking ever. She's a freaking vet. She's 3-2 in her last 5, coming off a unanimous decision loss against Jessica Andrade, and that was more than 2 years ago. So she hasn't fought in forever, man, and she's getting older. Not looking good for old Lauren. She's fought big names in her division. She's fought Valentina for the belt. I mean, I don't really like talking about that for Lauren because she got dominated in that fight, but she fought for the belt. I mean, good for her. Good for her. She got good wins over Joanna Wood and Misha Tate. I mean, those are good wins. They're not the greatest wins, but good wins. Good wins. I think Lauren, she just needs to keep this fight standing, stay off the cage, avoid getting taken down. If she gets taken down, it's going to be a long night. All right, Eduarda Moura. She's 11-1. She's got 4 KOs, 5 submissions, and 2 decisions. She's 2-1 in the UFC, coming off a unanimous decision win against Veronica Hardy. She was able to get her down in that fight, dominated. But it's kind of a boring fight, man. I mean, it's usually what you get sometimes if you get wrestlers and they don't do much on the ground. So, yeah, it was kind of a boring fight, but hopefully this one's better. She lost to Denise Gomez. She shot 5 of 26 takedowns. She landed 5 takedowns out of 26 attempts. So she is resilient with a takedown. She's going to keep trying and trying, even though if she don't get it. And she only lost that fight by split decision, so it could have gone either way still. She reminds me of like Ronda Rousey in the way she tries to get her wrestling going and trying to get the finish. But yeah, she's really good. She's really good. Young up and comer here. If she can get her takedowns in this fight, it's going to be an easy night at the office for her. So I'm going to go with Eduarda Moura by split decision. Put it down. Let's go. And we move on. Moving on to the 5th fight of the prelims is a welterweight matchup between Jake Matthews versus Chidi Njokuani. All right, Jake Matthews is a plus 124 dog versus Njokuani, a minus 148 favorite. Jake Matthews, he's 21-7. He's got 5 KOs, 8 submissions, and 8 decisions. He's on a 2-fight winning streak against Philip Rowe and Francisco Prado. He won both of those by unanimous decision. He's been dominating lately, man. He's got good wins there. He's got legit power, man. He can legit knock somebody out, bro. And he's got good wrestling, too. He's well-rounded. He's probably one of the most underrated fighters in the UFC, honestly. But, yeah, he's really good. He's really good. And every time he fights, I feel like he always puts on a show for the fans. So I expect a good fight, a good war in this fight. Good war. I think he just needs to keep the fight standing. Maybe, he needs to try to get some takedowns on Chidi. He needs to go for wrestling in this. Jake Matthews, go for freaking wrestling against Chidi. All right, Chidi Njokuani. He's 25-10. He's got 15 KOs, 1 submission, and 9 decisions. He's on a 3-fight winning streak against Reese McKee, Jared Gordon, and Alizo Dos Santos. He knocked out Dos Santos in the last fight in round 2. Dirty knockout, dropped him, finished him with the ground and pound. Man. Chidi, man, he's got really good clinch work. He's got good knees, good elbows in the clinch. He's well-rounded too, man. It's going to be a good war, man. Good two veterans of the UFC. They've both been around a minute. I'm going with Chidi, man, just because of the clinch striking. I think he's better in the clinch, and I think it's going to be a lot of clinch fighting in this fight. So I'm going to go Chidi Njokuani by unanimous decision. Put it down. Let's go. Moving on to the main event of the prelims is a welterweight matchup between Max Griffin versus Chris Curtis. Max Griffin is a plus 250 dog versus Chris Curtis, a minus 310 favorite. Max Griffin, he's 20-11. He's got 4 KOs, 2 submissions, and 9 decisions. He's 2-3 in his last 5, coming off a 3rd round submission loss to Michael Chiesa. He got caught in a rear naked choke in that fight. I put to sleep. We didn't get put to sleep. He tapped, but it was a pretty boring fight until that. He didn't land hardly any strikes. Got dominated by Michael Chiesa. Not a good-looking fight for Max Griffin in his last fight. His last win was against Jeremiah Wells. Not a good win, I'm sorry. Jeremiah Wells is not the greatest fighter. It was a super boring fight, too, man. Both fighters combined landed 58 strikes, man. It was brutal to watch. I pray nobody rewatches that fight. I pray. Max Griffin, he's got good leg kicks. He's been in the UFC for a long time. He just needs to stay out the pocket against Chris Curtis, because if he gets caught in the pocket, he's going to get put to sleep. So he just needs to stay at range, use his leg kicks, maybe try to get a takedown if he can, but I doubt it. All right. Chris Curtis, he's 31-12. He's got 17 KOs. He's got 1 submission and 13 decisions. He's on a 2-fight losing streak against Brendan Allen and Roman Kopylov. His last fight, he got slept by a head kick against Roman. It was kind of an early stoppage, but he got dropped pretty bad, man. The ref kind of saved him. It was a solid head kick. But yeah, Joaquin, he's got legit knockout power. He's knocked out a lot of people, man. Chris Curtis, man. He's knocked out Joaquin Buckley, Brendan Allen, and Phil Hawes, man. He's not in the Phil Hawes fight. He was an underdog in that fight. Moving on to the main event of the prelims is a welterweight matchup between Max Griffin versus Chris Curtis. Max Griffin is a plus 250 dog versus Chris Curtis, a minus 310 favorite. Max Griffin, he's 20-11. He's got 4 KOs, 2 submissions, and 9 decisions. He's 2-3 in his last 5, coming off a 3rd round submission loss to Michael Chiesa. He got caught in a rear naked choke in that fight. I put to sleep. We didn't get put to sleep. He tapped, but it was a pretty boring fight until that. He didn't land hardly any strikes. Got dominated by Michael Chiesa. Not a good-looking fight for Max Griffin in his last fight. Kicking off the first fight of the main card is a light heavyweight matchup between Junior Tafa versus Tuco Tucos. Junior Tafa, he's a minus 166 favorite versus Tuco, a plus 140 dog. Man, it's like Tuco from Breaking Bad, bro. What the fuck? Junior Tafa, man, he's 6-3. He's got 6 KOs, 0 submissions, and 0 decisions. So you know what he's doing, man. He's not going to decision. He's not getting the submission. He's going for the knockout, bro. He's 2-3 since joining the UFC as a heavyweight, but he's making his debut in the 205 division, man. Let's see how Junior does as a 205er. He was always kind of small for the heavyweight division. I felt like he might be faster in the light heavyweight division. So hopefully, he better be faster, man. If you're losing weight, come on now. But yeah, he's got to learn to check some leg kicks, bro. His last fight, he got beat up bad with the leg kicks, bad. But yeah, if he could check some leg kicks in this fight, wait for his shot, I could see him getting a knockout in this fight. But yeah. All right, Tucos. He's 10-5. He's got 6 KOs, 2 submissions, and 2 decisions. He's 0-2 since joining the UFC, coming off a unanimous decision loss against Navajo Sterling. If you didn't see that fight, he got beat up bad. He got his ass whooped bad. Oh my God, he got his ass whooped. It was belt to ass in that situation there, bro. Belt to fucking ass. Navajo was having a clinic. But yeah, he needs to come out in this fight and try to get Junior down, because I don't think he wants to strike with Junior Tafa. Yeah, it would be a bad idea if he strikes with Junior Tafa. He might get put to sleep. But Tuco, man, he's tough, man. He went 3 rounds with Navajo, so he's tough. He's tough. But I'm interested to see how Junior does as a 205er, man. It's gonna be real interesting. Real interesting. If he makes weight, man. Hopefully he can make weight. Hopefully. But I think it's gonna be an early finish in this fight, so I'm gonna go with Junior Tafa by TKO in round 1. Put it down. Let's go. And we move on to the second fight of the main card. Is a heavyweight matchup between Vitor Petrino versus Austen Lane. Vitor Petrino, he's a minus 750 favorite versus Austen Lane, a plus 525 dog. Another fight with some big odds, man. Another fight. All right, Vitor Petrino, man. He's 11-2. He's got 7 KOs, 1 submission, and 3 decisions. He's on a 2-fight losing streak against Anthony Smith. Man, he got caught in a guillotine choke early against Anthony Smith in round 1. Anthony Smith made that look so easy against Vitor. So yeah, he needs to work on his wrestling, and yeah, he can't do that again. And if you didn't see that fight against Dustin Jacoby, I am so sorry, but that was such a good fight, bro. Dustin Jacoby put him out in round 3, bad, dropped him bad. It was one of the best knockouts I've seen in a minute because Dustin Jacoby needed a knockout, and he got it. He was losing the first 2 rounds. Yeah, he got that big knockout in round 3. It was crazy. But yeah, Vitor, he needs to keep the fight standing, avoid the cage, avoid getting taken down, strike with Austen Lane, man. You can freaking knock out Austen Lane if you just strike with him, bro. Come on. All right, Austen Lane, he's 13-6. He's got 11 KOs, 1 submission, and 1 decision. He's won 3-1 since joining the UFC. His only win was against Robelis de Spain, who has no takedown defense at all. So yeah, it's not the greatest win, man. If that's the only reason why you won is because you were able to take down Robelis, bro. Come on, now. He got knocked out bad in his last fight by Mario Pinto. So his chin is pretty much gone, bro. It's not like his chin's gonna get better, bro. If he gets cracked, he's gonna go to sleep probably. So he just needs to try to get Vitor down, get a submission, try to do what Anthony Smith try to replicate what Anthony Smith did. Just do what you can, man. But I think Austin's going to sleep, so I'm gonna go with Vitor Petrino by TKO in round 1. Put it down. Let's go. Moving on to the third fight of the main card is a featherweight matchup between Nate Landwehr versus Morgan Charriere. Nate is a plus 215 dog versus Charriere, a minus 265 favorite. Charriere, is that how you say? All right, Nate Landwehr, man. He's 18-6. He's got 9 KOs, 2 submissions, and 7 decisions. He's 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a 3rd round TKO loss against Dooho Choi. Moving on to the third fight of the main card is a featherweight matchup between Nate Landwehr versus Morgan Charriere. Nate is a plus 215 dog versus Charriere, a minus 265 favorite. Charriere, is that how you say? All right, Nate Landwehr, man. He's 18-6. He's got 9 KOs, 2 submissions, and 7 decisions. He's 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a 3rd round TKO loss against Dooho Choi. Moving on to the third fight of the main card is a featherweight matchup between Nate Landwehr versus Morgan Charriere. Nate is a plus 215 dog versus Charriere, a minus 265 favorite. Charriere, is that how you say? All right, Nate Landwehr, man. He's 18-6. He's got 9 KOs, 2 submissions, and 7 decisions. He's 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a 3rd round TKO loss against Dooho Choi. Moving on to the third fight of the main card is a featherweight matchup between Nate Landwehr versus Morgan Charriere. Nate is a plus 215 dog versus Charriere, a minus 265 favorite. Charriere, is that how you say? All right, Nate Landwehr, man. He's 18-6. He's got 9 KOs, 2 submissions, and 7 decisions. He's 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a 3rd round TKO loss against Dooho Choi. Moving on to the third fight of the main card is a featherweight matchup between Nate Landwehr versus Morgan Charriere. Nate is a plus 215 dog versus Charriere, a minus 265 favorite. Charriere, is that how you say? All right, Nate Landwehr, man. He's 18-6. He's got 9 KOs, 2 submissions, and 7 decisions. He's 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a 3rd round TKO loss against Dooho Choi. Moving on to the third fight of the main card is a featherweight matchup between Nate Landwehr versus Morgan Charriere. Nate is a plus 215 dog versus Charriere, a minus 260. Moving on to the third fight of the main card is a featherweight matchup between Calvin Kattar versus Steve Garcia. Calvin Kattar is a plus 105 dog versus Steve Garcia, a minus 125 favorite. Calvin Kattar, he's 23-9. He's got 11 KOs, 2 submissions, and 10 decisions. He's on a 4-fight losing streak, sadly, man. Calvin Kattar, man, his downfall, man, sucks. He's a freaking big knockout over Jeremy Stevens, man. Y'all remember it. Big elbow, step in elbow. Moving on to the third fight of the main card is a featherweight matchup between Calvin Kattar versus Steve Garcia. Calvin Kattar is a plus 105 dog versus Steve Garcia, a minus 125 favorite. Calvin Kattar, he's 23-9. He's got 11 KOs, 2 submissions, and 10 decisions. He's on a 4-fight losing streak, sadly, man. Calvin Kattar, man, his downfall, man, sucks. He's a freaking big knockout over Jeremy Stevens, man. Y'all remember it. Big elbow, step in elbow. Moving on to the third fight of the main card is a featherweight matchup between Calvin Kattar versus Steve Garcia. Calvin Kattar is a plus 105 dog versus Steve Garcia, a minus 125 favorite. Calvin Kattar, he's 23-9. He's got 11 KOs, 2 submissions, and 10 decisions. He's on a 4-fight losing streak, sadly, man. Calvin Kattar, man, his downfall, man, sucks. He's a freaking big knockout over Jeremy Stevens, man. Y'all remember it. Big elbow, step in elbow. Moving on to the third fight of the main card is a featherweight matchup between Calvin Kattar versus Steve Garcia. Calvin Kattar is a plus 105 dog versus Steve Garcia, a minus 125 favorite. Calvin Kattar, he's 23-9. He's got 11 KOs, 2 submissions, and 10 decisions. He's on a 4-fight losing streak, sadly, man. Calvin Kattar, man, his downfall, man, sucks. He's a freaking big knockout over Jeremy Stevens, man. Y'all remember it. Big elbow, step in elbow. Moving on to the third fight of the main card is a featherweight matchup between Calvin Kattar versus Steve Garcia. Calvin Kattar is a plus 105 dog versus Steve Garcia, a minus 125 favorite. Calvin Kattar. Moving on to the co-main event of the main card is a welterweight matchup between Stephen Thompson versus Gabriel. Bonfim. Stephen Thompson, man, Wonder Boy. He's a plus 310 dog versus Bonfim, a minus 395 favorite. Stephen Wonder Boy Thompson. Oh, man, he's 17-8. He's got 1 draw. He's got 8 KOs, 1 submission, and 8 decisions. I really hope fucking Stephen Wonder Boy Thompson gets walked out by Jack Black, man. That'd be sick. We need it. He's 1-4 in his last 5, coming off that knockout to Joaquin Buckley, man. That was a bad knockout loss. He's been losing to the killers, bro. He's lost to Gilbert Burns, Bilal Muhammad, Shavkat. He's been losing to all the killers, man. Wonder Boy, man. I need him to win, bro. It's a fan favorite, bro. But Dana keeps fucking him up, bro. Putting him against all these freaking wrestlers, bro. Fuck! Like the dude he's fighting, bro, he's got 13 submissions, bro. Fuck! Yeah, Stephen Thompson, bro, just try to keep the fight standing, please, and avoid getting taken down. His last win was against Kevin Holland, who was dumb enough to strike with fucking Stephen Thompson. So, yeah, if people don't strike with Stephen Thompson, yeah, don't strike with Stephen Thompson. That's pretty much what the word around the UFC is. All right, Gabriel Bonfim. He's 17-1. He's got 3 KOs, 13 submissions, and 1 decision. He's on a 2-fight winning streak against Chaos Williams and Angelusa. Man, if you didn't see that submission win against Chaos Williams, got him in a nasty Bravo choke. He had freaking Chaos Williams looking like a fish out of water, man. It was insane how he was gasping. He looked like a fish out of water. Sorry, Chaos, but man, that did not look good. He lost to Nicholas Dalby by a brutal knee in the clinch, and that was his only loss, man. So yeah. But yeah, his game plan, bro. You already know he's gonna get Stephen Thompson down. He's not gonna want to strike with Stephen Thompson, dude. Come on now. But yeah, he's gonna try to get Stephen down, try to get his submission. So yeah, man. What should I do, man? What should I pick? I'm gonna go Gabriel Bonfim by submission in round 2. I'm sorry, Wonder Boy. I'm sorry. Moving on to the main event of UFC Nashville is a heavyweight matchup between Derrick Lewis versus Tallison Teixeira. Derrick Lewis is a plus 210 dog versus Teixeira, a minus 280 favorite. Man, plus 210 for the balls is hot, bro. Come on. Come on, Derrick. We need you to get a knockout here, bro. All right, Derrick Lewis. He's 28-12. He's got 23 KOs, 1 submission, and 4 decisions. He's a KO king, bro. KO king. He's coming off another big knockout over Rodrigo Nascimento. But what's fucking new, man? Derrick Lewis said he's going to win by knockout or he's going to lose. Sometimes he gets knocked out, but very rare. Very rare. Yeah. Derrick Lewis, man, I doubt this fight goes 2 rounds, bro. This fight's going to be a war. It's going to be whoever gets caught first, bro, pretty much. And Tallison, man, he's a tall dude. It's going to be tough for Derrick Lewis to catch him, I think. So, all right, Tallison Teixeira, man. He's 8-0. He's got 7 KOs and 1 submission. It's his second fight in the UFC, coming off a first-round TKO win over Justin Tafa. Oh, man. Tallison, man, he's good, man. He's good. There's a reason why he's getting Derrick Lewis so early in his career, bro. It's only his second fight, and he's getting Derrick Lewis. There's a reason for that, and I hope Derrick Lewis is not under the I hope Derrick Lewis doesn't get knocked out, bro. I just want to see his after-fight interview. Come on now. Everybody knows that. Everybody wants to see the interview after the fight. Oh, man. I think Derrick Lewis is going to catch him, bro. Fuck it. I think Derrick Lewis is going to catch him. It's going to be a first-round knockout for Derrick Lewis. I'm calling it right now. Put your money on it. Derrick Lewis, first-round knockout. Put it down. Let's go. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and follow. Let me know how your picks do. Let me know how your predictions do. Let me know if you win some money. We all try to win money around here, man. Come on now. Hope everybody has a great day. Everybody love everybody. I will see y'all on the next one. Let's go.